There is a silent enemy that destroys more dreams than failure ever could. It's an invisible force that steals your money, your confidence, your discipline, and ultimately your destiny. That enemy is laziness. And here is a truth that might be hard to hear. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. That was said by Marcus Aurelius almost 2,000 years ago, and it's more relevant today than ever. Laziness isn't just about resting too much. It's a slow erosion of your potential, one comfortable moment at a time. It's choosing the easy path now, only to find yourself on a much harder road later. And if you don't confront it, it will cost you opportunities, income, and the life you were meant to live. Today, we are diving deep into exactly how laziness destroys your financial future, and more importantly, how you can break free from its grip for good. So let's talk about the high cost of doing nothing. Most people think laziness is harmless, just a bit of extra rest. But research from the American Psychological Association reveals something fascinating. Procrastination isn't just about being lazy. It's a form of emotional avoidance. We're not just avoiding work. We're avoiding feelings of discomfort, effort, and responsibility. But here's the twist. Avoiding that small discomfort today creates massive pain tomorrow. Laziness might feel good in the moment, but the long-term consequences are devastating. We're talking about lost income from promotions you never went for, missed opportunities to start that side hustle, declining skills, because you chose entertainment over education, and a steady drop in your confidence that leads to financial instability. The author Jim Rohn said it perfectly. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you fall into someone else's plan and guess what they have planned for you? Not much. When you're passive, you let life happen to you. But when you're active, you make life happen for you. Let me tell you a story about a guy named Michael. At 27, Michael was full of big dreams but took very little action. He was the king of later. He'd always say, "I'll start the business next month. I'll fix my terrible spending habits later. I'll start waking up earlier. Tomorrow." But as we all know, for so many people, tomorrow never comes. Michael spent more time scrolling through social media than he did learning new skills. He slept more than he worked, and he planned way more than he ever executed. His life was a series of good intentions that never turned into reality. Then one day, he ran into an old classmate from high school. This friend was earning triple his salary, traveling the world, and living the exact life Michael had only dreamed of. Michael felt a pang of envy and asked him, "Man, what's your secret? How did you do all this?" His friend looked at him and said something that changed Michael's life. He said, "I stopped waiting to feel motivated. I just started." That sentence hit Michael like a punch to the gut. He realized success wasn't about having some magical talent or waiting for the perfect moment. It was simply about taking action. And in that moment, he understood that laziness had stolen years of his life, one tomorrow at a time. This brings us to a critical point. Laziness is a thief that wears the disguise of comfort. It doesn't show up looking dangerous or threatening. It feels warm, safe, and cozy. It's the feeling of hitting the snooze button, of choosing to watch another episode instead of working on your project, of saying, "I'll do it later." But comfort has a dark side. Research from the University of California found that consistent laziness, or a sedentary lifestyle driven by a lack of motivation, leads to higher stress levels, lower emotional resilience, and increased financial insecurity. Think about that. The very thing we do to avoid stress being lazy actually ends up creating more of it. When you avoid effort, you're not just dodging a task, you're dodging growth. You're avoiding building valuable skills. You're letting priceless opportunities pass you by. Third, you develop weak financial habits. Without the discipline to track your spending, stick to a budget, or save consistently, your finances become chaotic. Money requires management. It requires discipline. Laziness is the enemy of both. You end up living paycheck to paycheck, not because you don't earn enough, but because you lack the discipline to manage what you have. And fourth, and this is the most painful one, you lose opportunities that others take. While you're resting, someone else is practicing their craft. While you're scrolling, someone else is learning a high-income skill. While you're hesitating, someone else is launching the business you thought of. The world doesn't wait for you to feel ready. Warren Buffett famously said, "The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken." The small, seemingly harmless habit of procrastination slowly builds a heavy chain that holds you back from your financial potential. So how do you break free? This is the most important part. You don't destroy laziness with a sudden burst of motivation. Motivation is fickle. It comes and goes. You destroy laziness with momentum, which you build through small, consistent actions. Here's a simple 4-step plan. Step 1. Start with tiny actions. Don't try to change your whole life overnight. Forget working for 5 hours. Start with just 5 minutes. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to exercise? Do 1 push-up. The goal isn't to achieve something massive on day 1. The goal is to build the habit of starting. Consistency always beats intensity in the long run. Step 2. Remove distractions. Your phone is one of the biggest dream killers of the 21st century when used incorrectly. The endless scroll is designed to keep you hooked. When it's time to work, put your phone in another room. Turn off notifications. Create an environment that makes it easy to focus and hard to get distracted. Step 3. Build discipline like a muscle. Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop. Every time you choose to do the hard thing, getting up when the alarm goes off, working when you don't feel like it, you're doing a rep for your discipline muscle. It gets stronger with use. Start small and gradually increase the resistance. And step 4. Replace comfort with purpose. Laziness thrives in a vacuum of meaning. When you don't know why you're doing something, comfort will always win. But when you have a strong, compelling purpose, a reason to get up in the morning, laziness becomes unattractive. What do you want your life to look like? Who do you want to become? Let that vision pull you forward. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. You are building your future self with every action you take today. Let's bring it all together. Laziness has one simple mission: to keep you average, to keep you quiet, to keep you comfortable and broke. It whispers that you have plenty of time, that you can start tomorrow, that you deserve a break. But your potential, your purpose, your very destiny is calling you to be more. Your future isn't built on grand promises or someday dreams. It's built on one simple, powerful truth. Small, disciplined actions today create big, incredible victories tomorrow. Laziness destroys your future. Discipline builds it. So, I want you to make a decision right now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Today is the day you stop negotiating with laziness. Today is the day you take that first, tiny step. Today is the day you begin to reclaim your future. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build a stronger, wealthier life. Let me know in the comments what one small action you're going to take today. I'll see you in the next video.